In today's episode, we're going to be looking at some pretty insane boulders. But before we do all that, we're going to go back in time just a little bit and see why we were actually here. As I mentioned in the last video, I recently went on a trip to Lofoten just outside of Norway. Now, Lofoten is known for a lot of things. Among it, it's insane scenery and amazing climbing. I wanted to go to Lofoten for years, but the first issue was actually getting there. Because while Norway and Sweden are just next to each other, and it might not seem like a long drive, going from Stockholm all the way up there is almost 20 hours by car. So before going on this trip, I naturally made a couple of pit stops. And the first one was to an area called Mosjön, just outside of Örnsköldsvik. Now when I started climbing outside, I looked up this area called Mosjön just maybe a couple of months after I started. And I saw this boulder called Soul Weepers at start. And back then it was 8B, and the video of it made it look insane. But I still really wanted to try it someday, so I figured, this is the perfect boulder for my pit stop. We got to the area fairly late, around 12 at night, so we've been driving for quite some time. But since the sun is out all day and all night, we figured, yeah, let's go bouldering and see how that goes. So I gave the boulder a good old flash burn and got pretty far, but I needed a little bit to figure out the moves, especially the crux move.
Nice.
But then, a little later at night, I actually did the boulder, which felt really, really amazing. It was actually some of the best climbing I've ever done, especially because of the rock quality.
Nice. Yeah.
Whoa! Damn! It's wet up there, isn't it? It's charmy. No, how do you say? That's how do you say? Charmigt. Good job.
Once I was done with that boulder, I decided to try some other projects because I wasn't actually quite tired, even though it was quite late. So I found this dyno and did that just around the corner of Soul Weeper. And that was really, really cool. Definitely just one of those classic dynos that you don't so often come by.
Cool. Damn. That's a great night session or evening session or
Yeah.
Needless to say, it was the better kind of start you could have to a climbing trip, especially since I've been suffering with the elbow tendonitis, and being able to just deliver on these boulders was exactly what I needed to get the right start of it.
good job.
It's the final
So I took a few minutes rest, and then I decided to try another project, which is the sit start to the project that I just done, to the dyno. It took me quite a few goes, but eventually it went down.
Yes! Oh my god! Final go is the best go!
I had to dig in hard for that.
After I'd done that boulder, Cordelia started getting her insane laughing attacks and realized it was a little bit late, so we decided to go to sleep instead. Oh my god. This block is so freaking beautiful. You're up first, right?
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna climb along this arête and we'll see how it goes. I haven't been feeling too good, so I haven't been climbing in some weeks. Anyway, so the thing is that I think I'm not in the top form, but I'm in the top mood. And I'll just try to hold on rock again. Oh, this is a jug.
What do you reckon?
Didn't know where to go.
God. Wow, the exposure. Come on. Professional. Ooh! Come on. Lift the feet up. Oh!
Where is it?
It's way over here. On the other side.
Oh no!
Pasticho!
Pasticho!
Che pasticho.
Okay, let's try.
Come on. A little bit further. Yep. Nice. Crazy heel. Nice. To the right, yeah. There you go.
It's a joke.
Nice.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
My first boulder in a lifetime!
In a lifetime. In a while.
In a long time, in a while.
Nice.
Oh, I love climbing. It's so nice to be back. Oh my god. I'm like exploding of joy.
I'm still kind of in the warm-up mode, so right now I'm just gonna hop on a super nice looking boulder instead. And then I'm gonna try something harder in 30 minutes or so probably. But yeah, here goes the flash.
Nice.
Cool. That's a really nice boulder. Like, epically nice. This area is so insane. Oh. That's so cool. It's not so often that I try to flash stuff, so it feels pretty good to actually manage to do it. And I'm gonna give a flash burn at I think it's 8A or 8A plus, see if maybe that could go. That'd be really cool. Okay, let's do this.
It's okay.
No! Oh man. Oh, that's so sloppy of me. I think it's like 7C to the top from there. Right, I'll try to the top when I'm tired.
Cool.
Just get the feel of the moves.
Come on. Oof, nice, come on.
Okay. Oh, okay. I think I can go from here to here. And then from here, just bump again quite easily,
Okay.
I think. This is a pretty bad undercling. This is a jug. Not a jug maybe, but pretty good. Yeah, nice. Okay. Easy peasy. Nice.
That looks so sketchy. Cool.
Hey, that felt really good.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a key piece of data that I'll explain quickly.
Yeah.
Okay, so The different thing now was I found like a key piece of data to bump the left hand to the other jug, which made the entire sequence so much easier. And now it's just, I think as long as I get to the pinch where I got on the flash, I should be good. So I'll give it a few minutes rest and then give it a red pump burn. All right, let's get it done. I'm so physically tired from yesterday. I guess not yesterday, this night. I can feel it on like every move I do that I'm just shaking, you know? But it's good because we're gonna get at least 24 hours rest after this session. Because we're not gonna get to we're gonna drive straight to Lofoten after this, which is another day and a half or so, or day essentially. That's pretty good. Let's finish this. I just need to maintain my focus on the holds, just like pull hard. I think my biceps are a little bit worn out from yesterday. The one I did then, so leaper, was pure bicep. And I can definitely feel like I'm holding holds that I know, I think I should be able to static that on like regular days. When I'm this tired, it's just like so much harder. Okay, so let's break the boulder down a little bit. So the first move is just a pure power move. You go out to this pretty nice sloper, but it's a pretty bad sloper as well. From there, you have to get a really good toe hook up, but it's also quite difficult to find it. So that makes it sort of technical. You really have to know how a toe hook is supposed to feel. From that position, if you have the toe right, the next move is quite easy. But if you have it a little bit off, it becomes way harder. Because moving up to the next hold is just maintaining body tension, and that becomes so much easier when you have a good toe. When you get to the next hold, that's a pretty good pinch, I'd say. You do this like little bump into an intermediate and then into an undercut that's way above your head. And from that undercut, you get the right foot up on the starting hold, which is a pretty massive foothold, so you're pretty good there. You lift yourself up in the undercut and you go into one of the holds that you're gonna have to focus on. You grab that and then you have double underclinks. You move your feet up and then bump the left hand into the pretty slopey undercling. And from that undercling, you do the big move, that's my crux, which is moving up to the pretty much last hold, I'd say. Because once you have that one, you're home free. The only thing is, after that, there's one move where you have to get your heel up, and I guess that's kind of sketchy. It feels very much okay for me, but I think it's a bit scary. I have a really hard time like starting to feel rested, so I think I just have a few more burns on this one and then I'll have to call it quits. So I had some nuts and my energy levels just went way down, so now I feel 10 times heavier. But I'm gonna give it at least one recruitment burn and then maybe one final burn, or maybe just the final burn. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, come on. Come on.
Nice!
Whoa! Damn! Cool!
Nice. Oh, that was so sick. Love that climb. That's amazing. Such a nice line. I love the top on it as well. It's like quite high up. Like 4 meters, I guess, or something.
Get up and show it.
Yeah.
So you're kind of sketched out, but it's not super hard. It's quite easy,
Nice.
but like a little bit committing, I suppose.
Good job.
Nice. Sick. All right, I'll be right down.
I think we're gonna wrap up this episode. I was super happy with it. I felt really stoked when I did. I was actually quite surprised.
You've been climbing impressively good.
Thank
well,
you.
the last 12 hours, 8 hours, what it is. But anyway, yeah.
Okay. Anyways, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. There'll be quite a few more episodes coming in the series, so keep your eye out and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And drop me a comment if you have any questions. Bye.
Adios.